everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to show you guys my top favorite recent foundations. They're some drugstore, mostly drugstore, and high-end ones, and so some concealers as well, just to show you guys what I've been liking and what's been helping my skin, or at least like letting me use it on my skin. So yeah, there's one foundation that I can't find. Like I'm actually kind of concerned because I just cleaned my vanity and I don't know where this is at, so hopefully it's here. I don't know, but yeah. So also, if you guys like this makeup look, question mark, question mark, question mark, I just filmed a makeup tutorial that's going up on Saturday. I wonder what it is. Think about the days and the month and everything, and you know, see if you can guess down below in the comments, and you guys will find out Saturday at 3 p.m. and that's when that video is going up, and I'm so excited for this. I've literally spent the entire day filming it, not just this, but more. So get excited. So let's just jump right in. If you guys are new here, welcome, and make sure to subscribe and like my video if you guys like it. And so yeah, I'm gonna start with just random order. So this first foundation is Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation, and I've used this quite a lot. I actually, when I first bought it, I was like iffy about it. I didn't really know how I felt, and I was just like, whatever. And that actually happens a lot with me, where I'll buy a foundation, I'll use it once, and then I'll be like, but then I think I had ran out of my like everyday foundation, and so I was like, I guess I'll use this and see, because I can't remember like what I thought, and I really like it. It actually has a very decent amount of coverage. It has a doe foot applicator, which really reminds me of the Clinique Fair One foundation that's kind of new, which I actually didn't like that foundation when I tried it. No hate to Clinique, just didn't like it. But this, I'm in the shade LC1. I think this was the lightest shade at my Target. So yeah, it has a very nice coverage, and it's kind of a natural finish. I wouldn't say it's super dewy at all. I kind of go in between what I like. Sometimes I like a natural finish where I don't have to worry about it just like coming off, and sometimes I really like a dewy, just like wet face look. So it kind of just differs, so that's kind of why I have so many that I like. But this one has just been really helpful, and I really trust Physicians Formula out of a lot of makeup brands that they will have good ingredients, or at least ingredients that won't irritate my skin so much. So this is a good one. He is a little expensive for a drugstore. I'll have the price right here, but a little expensive for a drugstore. But he is SPF 20. People care about that. I've actually never really cared about that. I know I should care if it has SPF, but I don't. It's just me. So I'm in a really weird mood today, guys, so I apologize. If this is your first time watching, you're probably like, this girl's insane. True, but a little bit extra today. This is a high-end product. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. I'm in the shade 115. It says 115 equals R230. I'm sure that means something. And it's just a stick. That's all I have left. It's not a whole lot to begin with. I always feel like stick foundations kind of dupe you on there, how much they give you. Like this is 0.44 ounces, whereas the majority of liquid foundations will always be 1 fluid ounce, like almost always. Like this is 1 fluid ounce. Oh, I just give you guys a surprise. This guy is, let's see, would you not tell me? Yeah, 1 fluid ounce. It's just like the standard is 1 fluid ounce for liquid foundations. And I get that these are supposed to be more coverage. My cats are playing with their toys. Just ignore them, they're having a great time. I get that stick foundations are supposed to be a little bit more coverage and you're not supposed to use as much. I do. I use so much, but whatever. So this one, I feel like it's a little bit more dewy, and I do use this one with a brush. I've been using my Morphe Morphe, I don't know, it's a Morphe face brush. I should have it over here, but I don't. And I don't know, I'd say it's better coverage than the Physician Formula one, but it's also a little dewier. It's more expensive, a lot more expensive. I don't see any like huge differences. I also haven't used this one in a little bit. I've used the Physicians Formula one more recently, but if you want to splurge on yourself, go for it. That's kind of how I feel about high-end foundations. It's like, if you want to do it, but you can find really good foundations that suit your needs for more affordable. So that's probably just since I've been more on a budget, but yeah, I do think that. The next one, this one is what I consider my everyday foundation. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and I recommend this to everybody. I love it so much. I don't even know what shade I am. I don't know if it's my target or if the shade range just really sucks for fair skinned people, but I was in 1-2, which is neutral 1-2, and that was still a little dark for me, and it was irritating me because it was also kind of orange, which is like not neutral. So, and their cool range didn't start until like C3, which was just darker, just like too dark. And I'm a cool, I'd say I'm like a neutral or a cool undertone, it kind of depends. So I literally have to get the warm, because the warmest is the lightest shade, which is really annoying, and I'm not a warm tone, but whatever, it's fine. That's the foundation I'm wearing today, and you can see I don't have any highlighter on. You can see there's like a slight dew to it, and this is even after I've set under my eyes and my forehead and just like a little bit around. I don't bake or anything, I just kind of lightly set it. So this has been my all-time favorite because it feels very comfortable on the skin, and I mean, I feel like you can go back to all my foundation videos and you'll probably see this in there. It just feels very comfortable on the skin, it wears really nicely, and it just has a nice comfortable dew to it where it's not, you don't feel sticky and like your face is wet, but you feel nice and moisturized. And this one is probably the cheapest we've looked at so far. I think he's like $8 maybe. Again, prices will be over here. But yes, that's been my all-time favorite so far. And lastly, when it comes to foundations, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea is so good. I love this so much. I use this when my eczema is doing very well and I really don't want to put on a lot of makeup, but I just kind of want to put a little bit on just to make my face look a little bit more even. This is the lightest coverage of everything, and it has, I used to feel like it was on the more natural side, but now I feel it's more on the satiny side, and it just might be my skin being a little bit more hydrated, and so it's just retaining the oils better. But I mean, the bottle's matte, which leads me to expect it to be a natural. It's not matte. I would never own a matte foundation. I probably will someday, but as of now, this is not matte. I'm gonna say it's like natural radiant, so I think just depending on how hydrated your skin is, it'll either kind of cling to that and keep the moisture throughout the day, or it might just be a little bit natural. More, I'm gonna say it's a lot like this finish, but less coverage. So I really like wearing this because it's so comfy, like it's so comfortable, like you don't really even realize you're wearing it. But yes. And I want to also tell you guys just my two favorite concealers that I've been loving. There is one that I actually just don't have anymore, I ran out of, I really want to get again, and it's the, oh my god, what is it? Makeup Revolution concealer. It's the Makeup Revolution concealer. And I really enjoy that. It was thicker, so like when my eye bags are heavy or I have eczema that I'm trying to cover, I would use that, and it just really delivered. Other than that, these are what I use for underneath my eyes. I really love the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is just very hydrating, and it's pretty lightweight for underneath the eyes, and it's just a really good hydrating concealer that I would recommend for using underneath your eyes. I mean, it's not that expensive, and I just think it's a good all-around concealer, so I'm including it here. This next one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I also really like this. I feel like this one has a little bit more coverage, and it's a little bit thicker. So on my days when like my eyes are dry or my skin's dry, I might opt out of this one and go for the Maybelline one. But if my skin's doing pretty good, I would use this because it's a little bit thicker, has a little bit better coverage, but it's still pretty like nice and moisturizing. It's just not as moisturizing as the Maybelline one. So that is all that I have today to talk to you guys about. So thank you guys so much for watching and joining me today in my video, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys check out my video coming Saturday. That's really exciting, where you can see this eye look and one more, and you'll find out why I'm hyping it up so much. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!